Trail talk time. Out on another beauty of a trail. Just breathing in that fresh chi. Loving this sunny day, sending everyone limitless love. And today I wanted to talk about becoming our greatest version and seeing what's known as imposter syndrome on the way. Imposter syndrome is when you're, starting to change, doing different things in your life or doing things in a different way, and your old patterns start to come back. Your old self is like, hey, that's not you. What's going on here? That's not what you're normally up to. That's not how you're normally doing things. And, we have to be mindful of that, mindful of the mind's chatter and all these habits that we've built up. They become so unconscious that they literally just start to run themselves like a program. And so the way we can start to, change the program is to observe it. There's a practice you can do at the end of every day. Go back on your day and watch what has taken place and how it all unfolded from a different perspective, right? Take an objective view and just observe all those little patterns. Start to see, wow, why did I react that way or in a certain way in that situation? Where's that coming from? Start to bring yourself back to the root of things, the things that make you tick, what make you who you are. We have to get to the core, the root of everything. It's like all these plants out here. If we want to take out a plant or a weed, so-called weed, right? We have to pull out the root, or else it just keeps on growing. It still has its roots intact, but if we can actually uproot it, then there's nothing left, for it to grow from. So it's the same in our life, right? We've picked up all of these patterns, habits, thoughts and viewpoints and beliefs along our way. And if we can start to observe them, start to question them, right? Questioning things is going to be our key to lead our mind in a certain direction. So how we're questioning things is also so important. And then being open for the answers. So often we might ask a question out of natural curiosity, but then we get distracted and we start to go on tangents and we don't actually receive our answer. We don't allow ourselves. But when we're in beautiful spaces like this, out in nature, just vibing, we feel more open and receptive to the messages, the answers that we've been seeking in our life. Little chipmunk. Some clarity, because we have that beautiful space. And there's so many things we could talk about in becoming our greatest version. I like to visualize things and start to put myself in that sort of future scenario and experience it right now, right in the now. And that way you're actually, programming your subconscious mind. You're sort of tricking it to believe that you are experiencing those things, because you are, when you're creating it within your own imagination, you actually have a physiological response to that. And it's such a powerful thing, the word magi, what you get magic from, is in the word imagination, right? Or an image in action. And that's just what it is. It's an image that you're bringing into action, and we can start to bring it forth into our, waking reality by experiencing it already, carrying that vibration and acting as if it has already happened. Then naturally life starts to say, okay, that's true for you. Let me align you with more of that, right? The law of attraction, the law of correspondence. as above, so below. They say, as a man thinks, so shall he become. So it's good to question our beliefs, get to the root of them, and start to ask ourselves, is that belief really serving me? Or can I start to, believe something new for myself, start to see that, feel that, experience that, and bring it in to this reality, bring it forth, carry that truth with you. And I saw a beautiful post today from the homie Abu Shadi, incredible artist and, beautiful spirit, sharing this message of trust your process, tap into your intuition, trust that little voice that's always guiding us, because we all have a specific path that's just for us to take, and nobody else can take it for us. There was this funny situation. Someone was posting something in a Facebook group about, I'll send you your rent money if you message how much it is, be honest. And all these people were messaging, and I messaged as well. And it seems like it's too good to be true. And I was asking people who they had messaged what happened with this. The one guy told me blah blah blah, like it was some scam, and I messaged the other people and told them what was going on, and the one guy was like, no one's gonna do it for you, right? Like, you have to do it yourself. I was like, wow, that's so true. Like, we can always be open to receiving help and connect along the way, and of course we're not just doing all this alone. But at the same time, for our own lives, we have to not rely on other people or someone to always do what we need to be done, what needs to be done. We have to be the ones to take action, to take responsibility and respond to our abilities, and Infinite Waters is so amazing, talking about the difference between responding like that and just reacting, right? Reacting out of just, the same old reactions that we've had for so long, acting it out subconsciously. And so, when we're responding, we're more aware. We're able to observe that situation, take our time, and allow ourselves to, respond in the best way without having that initial pull of the subconscious patterns. And it's funny because once you become more aware, then everything is also at the same time more spontaneous, almost as if you don't have to think about it. So yeah, that's all I want to share for today. We have a beautiful opportunity every moment in this life to make a choice, to choose how we see life. We really do have that power to shift our beliefs in any way that we need. And it's such a beautiful thing to tap into that power, right? And then, like they say, with great power comes great responsibility. And how are we using our energy, our power daily? I love to learn from nature and the animal kingdom. Everything is so, beautiful and simple and balanced in nature, this ecosystem. I love that meme, like there's like the ecosystem where everything's just like all centered around you, and then there's the ecosystem of this all being a symbiotic relationship, all interconnected in one sort of web. And it's like one family, one unit, all in union, right? So the more we're in nature, we start to learn that intelligence, of balance, of harmony within the system, equilibrium. And we can simplify life. Oftentimes we bombard ourselves with so many thoughts, and we're going against our own, best interests sometimes, just based on those beliefs that we have. And that's why it's such a beautiful thing to start to be like, wait, I have the power to question these things. I have the power to change my life in the best of ways. And I'm gonna exercise that power. Everything in life is like a muscle. If you want it to grow or become stronger, we have to exercise it. Exercise is such a beautiful metaphor for everything, like working out. It's all just one step at a time, and then slightly increase, make it a little bit more challenging. And life is kind of like that as we go along. It's not really getting any easier, you know what I mean? There's going to be challenges that arise, and we have to be the alchemist and really shift this energy. If life throws us shit, we grow flowers, right? So as Paul Isaac said, keep planting them seeds of love. Keep mindful. Stay aware in your daily actions every day and how you're reacting to things and why, and start to question, what's really motivating me to do the things I'm doing every day and how I'm doing them. Because the most important thing to know in this life is yourself. So anyway, that's it for today. Have a blessed day. Peace and limitless love.